Dr. Balknight, and I want to welcome you to Renewable Energies for the, what is this, fall of 2020 CCAC class. I want to thank you all for taking this, and hopefully we're going to have a fun time in this class. This video here is just to get you a little bit used to what is going on with the website and in this class. Okay, so let me first switch over to what you guys see instead of what I see on Blackboard. Okay, so when you first open Blackboard, you'll probably see this little open menu. Like I said, I have a little bit different menu than you guys do. But you'll see here's the name Renewable Energies Fall 2002. A little bit of course overview, which you just taken straight from the video from the syllabus. Um, then you have announcements. I think I've already posted one right here. Okay, if you want to find for communications, a discussion board. I started a little thread. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on this thread, or you can email me directly. And make sure when you use an email, you start a brand new thread because I can have a mass email out there, and then all of a sudden I get totally confused of who I'm responding to and all this other stuff. So if you have a specific question, please start a new email with that question so I can keep it kind of organized. I'm the if you look up the nutty professor, disorganized professor in the dictionary, they'll have a picture of me. Okay. So for the communication, and also there's other stuff if you want to send the email right there. Okay. Directly to me. So let us now go over the syllabus real quick, okay? And then I will go over these. Let's go over these other links first, okay? So we're going to have video presentations in this little area. So there's not one here yet because I'm doing the class video presentation right now. But I'll link it underneath, and then you'll be able to. I'll direct you in the email you'll get. Go click on it, okay? And then every Wednesday, I'm going to try to do a quasi chapter review PowerPoint presentation for you about what we're doing, so you can watch that on every Wednesday. And I might switch that to Monday, depends how my schedule goes. It's kind of always been a Wednesday thing for me. But I might switch that to Monday. I don't know. But at least on every Wednesday by noon, you'll have a little video to watch about what we're talking about this week, about the chapter review test, our chapter review sheet, and everything else. Okay. And then here I have course documents where you can find all the course documents. So your first homework assignment can be found here, and this is the download for it. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to watch a video and then do a worksheet about that video. And I highly suggest that you download this video, this worksheet, read over the questions, then watch the video because they're kind of in sequential order, and you can actually answer most of the questions while you're watching the video, so you don't lose any extra points there. So they're kind of easy and direct. Okay, so you just download that up, and here are the questions for you. Some of the downloads for us. I hope everybody had a good summer and you are ready to get back into action after the crazy spring semester we had. Spring semester was nuts. Okay. So here it is. All it is the video. I want you to watch this video here and then answer these 15 questions about it. Right. And the video is found here on YouTube. So we'll open this up. And it is, I think, an hour and 25 minutes or something like that. So schedule your time. Maybe I just refresh that. It's got to be available. This is one of the most popular videos in the world. I guess I got to change that link. Good thing I did this. And there it is. Oh, the guacamole. No, that was loud. Sorry about that. It was loud in my ears. I don't know, it was loud in yours. So here's the video. I will change that link promptly for you and then repost it. Okay. And I want you to watch the video and then answer that worksheet while you're doing it. Okay. That is your first Wednesday assignment. And then After that, you're going to do the EIA, and I have a little video explaining that assignment for you. So if you want to watch that video, you can. And then also current events, but these aren't due until a couple weeks. Okay. And then you'll have your assignment submission page. And this is where you actually submit your assignments. So the chapter 1 and 2. So we'll have both chapters together here, and then every week we'll be doing one chapter. Okay, and I think chapter 9 would take 2 weeks on. So we're going to have chapter 1, 2 review that is due on Sunday for you. Okay, and just download that down, and you can see it. Just I think it's 20 questions this week. Okay, sometimes there's 15, sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 20. Okay, this one has 24. Okay, I just want you to answer these questions. It's not the same as the questions in the book. Okay, in the back chapter of the book. So don't get confused with those, please. Okay, and then what you do is you just open this up, and you just download that page, answer all your questions, and then please just attach it to your download submission. All right, and please, please, please do not delete the questions. Okay, in this. Leave the questions up here and then answer them. Leave a space and then write a couple sentences of the answer for that. That way I know what I'm grading. Okay, sometimes people will take out the questions and I'm all confused to what I asked. Okay, so please leave the questions in there. All right. And then you'll have the exam page. You don't see any exams yet, but when I put up the exams, they'll pop up and you'll be able to take them. They're all done online, right? Multiple choice and some true and false and stuff like that. So nothing to worry about. So let's get into the syllabus real quick, and then we will start the class. Okay, we'll let you guys hit the ground running. All right. So like I said, my name is Dr. Bachnight. Okay, let me make sure that this is working. Okay, yeah, I got my volume. Dr. Bachnight, and this is MET 130, Introduction to Renewable Energy Systems. Okay, so we're going to concentrate. Well, of course, we will talk a little bit about fossil fuels, but this will be concentrate mostly on renewable energies. Okay, but we've got to talk a little bit about fossil fuels. Okay. If you want to email me, please, the email address is found here at dbachnight@ccac.edu. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if I do not get back to you, please feel free to bombard me and be a jerk about it, because sometimes I lose some of my CCAC things due to I use my phone and their online system sometimes. So now I'm just trying to stick to one so everything stays together. But please don't be afraid to, bother me, right? But I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you need to contact me directly via the phone, here is my phone number, 724-713-1616. You can also text message me if you want to. And please do not be afraid to contact me, especially if you're having trouble, say you have to work. I know online classes are tough, and most of you guys are working or got other stuff to do. If you know the tests and everything's coming up, I have the schedule here for you. And if you have problems, the sooner you tell me about that, the better. All right. So make sure that if there's something you have a schedule, if you have to work on the weekend, you can't get the test done, contact me ASAP, and I'll try to work with you. Okay. So the required test is Nelson. Introduction to renewable energy, and it looks like this. All right, you can find it. I have this on the bookshelf, and this is I think the second edition or something like that, and it might be a new edition. This is the edition I want you to use. It's the one I use. I still have. The Vital Bookstore shelf or VitalSource will do that to you electronically. You can find this book real cheap online for like $3 in a used bookstore. So you might have to go to the old school. All right, but this is what the cover looks like, and we are just going to try to go through a chapter a week. Okay, except for the first chapter. First week we're going to do 2 chapters. Okay. In this class, we are going to any other required readings I'll give to you. All right, they'll be free or whatever. You'll be able to have the link to it, but you got to know how to use Microsoft and the internet, of course, to be able to use this to do this class correctly. So in this class, we're going to have 3 tests. Each one is worth 20% of your grade. We have what's called a current event assignment. That is worth 20%. Okay. Your chapter review sheets and other homework. So that video and EIA homework is going to be thrown into that chapter review sheet addition for you. All right. All that equals up 100, and that's your grade. All right, we have the basic A, B, C, D, E, and F grades here in this. All right, so read through these policies. I'm not going to bore you with them. Just be honest. All right, honest. Hopefully, you have some integrity. Here's a drop ad, withdrawal stuff that you need to know. Anybody has any problems, please contact me and we'll try to work with you if you have any disabilities. I'm disabled myself, so I know what that's like. And also a Title I notification, anybody getting harassed or anything like that, please know that I need to take care of that in the proper course of action. All right. So the course plan, which is the most important part, all that stuff's important, but the course plan. All right. So each week we are going to try to cover a chapter in the book. All right, and it's going to be due by midnight Monday or Sunday. All right, so every Sunday you're going to have a chapter review sheet due, except for Thanksgiving break. All right, I'm going to let you have that break off. I think I do. No, I don't know about that. We'll have to check. Sunday by midnight, and any other assignments are going to be due on Wednesday by midnight. So those are your 2 key dates. Sundays and Wednesdays. All right, Sunday is going to be the big assignment, and Wednesday is not going to be as big of an assignment. It's going to be a little busy work, I guess I'd say. I'd give you. All right. So, like I said, and then you can hand in the assignments late if you want. I'm not going to get rid of them. For every week you hand them in late, you're going to lose 2 points. Right, it's going to be subtracted from your score. So just make sure you get them in, and I'll let you hand these in late until the last week of finals. So last week of finals starts, I think, on Monday, some Monday. We'll see what day it is. So Sunday midnight is the last day you can hand in any homework assignments, because I got to be able to grade them, folks, and get your grades together. All right, and that's plenty of lax time. Of allowing you to be late. Okay. Also, if you have any problems taking the exam, like I said before, or a time frame allowed for these assignments, the faster you contact me, the better I'll work with you. All right. So don't be afraid. Ask for a little bit extra leeway on some of these assignments, especially in the beginning if you can't get the book or something like that. Okay. Or like I said, if you have to work all of a sudden on the weekend or something. I will try my best to work with you. I know it's hard. Also, each Wednesday I will try to do a video presentation about the chapter we are talking about for your viewing pleasure. All right, so you can give my little 2 cents about what we're talking about on that chapter. All right, and use them for your study guides and stuff like that. And I'll post the PowerPoints if I do a PowerPoint that week with it up there for you to look at. All right. The exams, of course, are open book and notes. And they are basically all multiple choice. And there's a couple essay questions in there, 5 short answers I think I have in there or something like that. And you have about 60 minutes to take those exams. All right. And please note, I will try my best to stick to the syllabus course plan below. But it is subject to change. And we learned that last year with the COVID crisis. But I guess my online classes just kept it being the same. But I did have to wait 1 week because we shut everything down and we switched the spring break last year, right, at CCAC. All right, so for the class schedule, so each week we're going to try to do, out of the 16 weeks, we're going to try to do a chapter a week, except for the first week we're going to do chapter 1 and 2. So here's your learning activities. You're going to read chapter 1 and 2 and watch the most important video. And I guess I should add in those Wednesday presentations too. So every Wednesday we'll have a presentation about what we're actually doing. And then your assignments here are over here. So chapter 1 and 2 review pages due Monday 9/6 or midnight, not Monday, Sunday midnight by 9/6. So it's Sunday. All right. Next week, though, you're going to have the most important video you ever see. So next Wednesday is going to start your Wednesday assignments. So this Sunday you have the Sunday assignment, and then your Wednesdays. Every Wednesday from there out, and every Sunday from there out, you're going to have assignments. Okay. So we're going to go over renewable energies and basic, stuff, and then we're going to talk about the wonders of the sun. And then we're going to talk about heat transfer and storage, which is very important. Solar heating and cooling. We're going to talk about photovoltaics in chapter 5. Then we'll talk about a little bit of a concentrated solar powers. Then we'll talk about solar systems, wind systems, bioenergy, geothermal, water, energy storage. And at the very end, we'll have Thanksgiving break, and you see no homework due here on Thanksgiving break. We'll talk about some institutional, some economics and policies and politics and all that stuff. This stuff I really like to do. All right. I even know I do. I like the engineering of this stuff. I like trying to get this stuff in there so we can use it. That's my forte, I guess, or my main motivation. And then we'll have the final. So note on your test, each test, all right, you have a week to take those tests. I'll post the exams, and we're not going to have any Wednesday assignments on the exam days. Okay, so we won't have any Wednesday assignments. And I guess I forgot to tell you, you got the most important video, then you have the EI. I forgot to tell you about the current events. So let us talk about the current events. So hopefully that makes sense. This schedule makes sense so far to you, right? And the last thing I guess I forgot to talk about is current events. So after we do these first 2 assignments, this one's trying to get you to think outside the box here and realize that exponential function is very important, especially with energy. This one is to show you where we get all our data for the energy, all right? And then this one is just to see how you guys do in looking up different things. So this is meant to be more of a fun assignment. Okay, if it's taking you more than an hour to do, you need to come see me, and we need to talk about how you schedule your time. All right, but after those first 2, I want you to do a current event, basically. All right, I want you to go look in the newspapers and different news sources and find something about renewable energies, and then tell me about it. All right, this is not just something new, something out there that excites you. So find something. If you're interested in solar panels, maybe you can look up something on solar panels in Google, and then come tell me about it. Or even if it's a sustainable building design thing, I like the one about. I think of this one example was about hempcrete. All right, and that's a renewable energy source. Okay, for a building material. Okay, so what I want you to do is go find this stuff and then write me about it. So I want your current event number, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 8 of them. All right, your name here, title of the current event. Tell me what you found. All right, real simple. Make sure that it's double spaced, 12-point font. Okay, at least a page. No more than 2 pages, I think I have in there in the rubric. And then I want you to do a works cited. This doesn't have to be exactly perfect APA format, but please just give me the author, the title, where it came from, and then the link so I can go back and look at it. All right? So make sure you give me the works cited too on this. You don't get the works cited, you're going to get because you see the rubric here. Citation is worth 1 point. So even if you just give me a link, you got 1 point out of 10 on this. Okay? And then I'll look at your content and make sure it looks good. 5 points, at least 10 sentences long. So it has to be at least 10 sentences long. On-time submission gets you 2 points to begin with. And then late penalty, for every week you're late, you're going to lose 1 point. All right? So that's how we grade the current events. So I hope that this video helped you. And please check back on Wednesday for the first little class assignment video. Okay? Or class presentation, chapter 1 and 2 review video. Okay, PowerPoint presentation kind of thing. So if that's it, please contact me if you have any questions. I'm excited about this class, and I hope that we have some fun. We'll see you later.